man. Good to see you again, Ray. Good to see you, man. How you guys doing?
Great.
I guess that seems like kind of a generic question when this kind of stuff happens, right?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Great, man.
Is this weird yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Sure. It's great, though.
I think when this kind of stuff happens, people, I guess, just assume that this is normal for you guys.
Yeah, this isn't normal for My Chemical Romance. This is all really...
You guys have been waiting all day. Now, last time we spoke at the Taste of Chaos tour, Ray, you weren't there, but we spoke, and you talked about killing the opponent on this Green Day tour. What's the body count so far?
The opponent? Did I?
Well, I don't remember. I don't know what you talk about.
Not on a Green Day tour.
What's the body count so far on this Green Day tour?
Body count? It's like Green Day 10, MCR 0.
Well, the thing is MCR show is different from a lot of other shows. Do you think the kind of kids who are coming out expect to see what they're going to see?
No, I think
we're going to come outside.
I think maybe they think something different, and they get something completely different than they realize. I'm more overwhelmed right now.
No, yeah, it's okay. It's overwhelming. I'm overwhelmed, and it's not even about me. Now, the thing with this album that a lot of people don't understand is it's not one of the heaviest albums I've heard all year, but it's definitely one of the darkest. And that's a paradox that a lot of people don't really understand, is you can make a really dark album, but it doesn't necessarily have to be aesthetically heavy, right?
Exactly, or you know, it doesn't have to totally be as dark, you know. It is a dark and a light side. We always try to really make it positive, as well as we're trying to be honest about the world and how dark it is, but then show you there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And I think we did that on this record, you know.
Is it tough to do that all the time? Is it draining to do that kind of stuff?
No, it's just a challenge, but it's a really fun challenge, you know, to write a record like that.
Yeah. Now the Green Day tour is going good so far, I suppose.
Yeah,
they're
amazing.
The nicest guys in the world. They're the greatest band in the world. They are.
So the touring of this album, it's going pretty crazy so far.
Yeah.
When the album came out, when I heard it, we talked about it last time. You guys are talking about stuff that a lot of other bands don't talk about. You guys talk about a lot of stuff that are completely original to this band. Like you talk about stuff like prison rape, sex with men, murder, all kinds of stuff like that. But you also talk about heartbreak.
Yeah. A little bit.
I can't relate to 90% of the stuff you guys are talking about, but I can still understand. How do you do that?
I mean, it's tough because, you know, really it boils down to everything being a metaphor. And I think, you know, I mean, I've never been raped in jail, but, I mean, could relate to it, you know, through other experiences in your life. And I think that's kind of how the band works. It's almost this fictional fantasy world that we use as a metaphor for real life.
This seems kind of like a fantasy world, what's going on right now.
A little bit.
All right, well, this isn't just a show of me, it's a show of the people also. And you got a question. What's going on? Tara's got a question.
You guys are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
My question is, if you were to take a girl out to dinner anywhere, where would you take her?
Ooh.
How about a nice picnic dinner, like in the park or something, would be nice, I think.
That's very Ray Toro.
Very
Light some candles, you know.
Outside in a day like today, it's kind of cold. Maybe you could snuggle up a little bit. There you go.
I think I'd
nice
just take him to the movies. Popcorn would be
I think
dinner.
the camera's over here, but I'm photo face over here.
Oh, whoa.
It's a little difficult. Now, we got an email question also. We got tons of email questions. People have been calling in. And if you don't mind, I'm going to take a look at my little cheat sheet. It's from Kaylee, and she's just wondering, how do you guys feel about fans having enormous crushes on you guys based on how you guys look in music videos?
Well, I mean, it's flattering, but ultimately you don't want people to like you because of how you look. You want them to like you for what you have to say and what you're there to do. And I think that's this band, more than a lot of other bands, holds on to that very dearly. And, like, I think once they see us live for the first time, they'll kind of get it right away. That we're a little combative towards that, but it's very flattering.
I think one thing when you deal with, like, a visual medium is there's always going to be that sort of thing that, you know, based on your look. Do you guys have to battle with that kind of thing? Is it something that's tough for you guys to deal with?
No, it really isn't. I mean, you're totally right, though. I mean, it kind of comes with the territory, though. So you just deal with it, you get used to it, and then you move on from there. And it's almost fun in a way to work against sometimes.
Definitely weird. I've never had that experience before. Like, I don't know. I think I'm weird looking. I don't know.
It's new to all of us. You know?
Well, the most important thing is this band's all about the music, which is ideally the most important thing when you're in music. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen all the time.
I think the great thing about being in My Chemical Romance, though, is that it kind of happens with this band. Like, eventually people see us live and they kind of get over having crushes on us right away, and then they're just interested in the music. Because we either look horrific or, you know, put fake cuts all over our faces or stuff to distance that kind of
Well, I guess
feeling.
the best part about the Destruction Core in this band.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, well, we're going to take a look at a little My Chemical Romance, I'm Not Okay. More with MCR after the video. Stick around.
You like D&D, Audrey Hepburn, Fangoria, Harry...
You're back watching What's On Demand. This is crazy. There's a kid crowd surfing. All right, huge. Now, we talked about last time, finding the identity of the band is a challenge whenever it happens. What's it like when you see kids taking this identity from you and bestowing it on themselves?
I think it's incredible because it makes them part of, like, our army in a way, and it makes them just like us. I mean, we do really appreciate individuality, though, and I think if they could find a way to express themselves as well on their own, that's great, you know?
This guy, there's a guy crowd surfing. This is insane. How's it feel, bud?
Just completely overwhelming. This is
overwhelming. This is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so we got
Thank
Lily.
you guys.
Lily's got an audience question.
Okay.
Lily, go ahead. What's your question?
Hey, we just wanted to say that you guys are amazing, and we were wondering what are 3 things you guys can't live without on tour.
Okay, what are 3 things you guys can't live without on tour?
Okay, video games.
Video games, comic books, and my art supplies.
Okay.
And our cell phones, I think, too.
We are going to come outside. We got to go back in. It's getting a little crazy. We're going to head back in. We're going to come back out, guys.
Thank you, guys.
You want to stroll back in? Come on back in, guys.
Check.
We got flowers being given out, scarves, shoe boxes, signs.
Wow.
All right, let's take a deep breath. All right. More mayhem still to come. We're going to take a quick break. After, we got more with My Chemical Romance. Stick around.
We're back. You're watching What's On Demand Hangout here with My Chemical Romance. How you guys doing?
Very good.
Yeah, you can hear. You're okay?
Kind of.
It's really nice to meet you guys, and I'm a little freaked out that we have the same hairstyle. Does that make you uncomfortable?
Whoa.
No, actually,
You
when I
guys
saw
too.
you before, I was like, you
Yeah.
got great hair. You got real nice hair.
It's weird. Afros are big. Whatever. It's fine.
It's good.
I think
Okay,
they
so
will.
guys, we have a couple of email questions that I want to ask you. First of all, one from Erica, and she wanted to know, you guys obviously had a lot of bands that you've talked about that influenced you while you guys were growing up, the Smiths and whatnot, but also she wants to know your guilty pleasure band.
Tattoo.
Oh, guilty
Like you're
pleasure
embarrassed.
band.
Yeah, tattoo.
You're embarrassed?
I think Rush. Rush would be. I think Rush is a guilty
You know
pleasure,
what?
Don't
right?
be
Yeah.
embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed.
Now, Rush is
I
embarrassing.
love not here.
They're very good.
People love Rush.
Alex on Fire is not a guilty pleasure band. All right, guys. Okay, so I have another one too as well. For Gerard and Mikey, who's not here, but this girl's sister and her play music together, and of course they play My Chemical Romance. They want to know what it's like for 2 brothers to work together and play together all the time.
It's awesome because, like, we grew up so close and we never fought or anything.
You never fought growing up?
No, I mean, just like little stuff, but we always have the same friends and we hung out together. So we wake up the same time every morning and we go for a walk and we look for coffee together and then we try to find comic stores together. So it's kind of like having that little piece of home with you. So we shared the same room for 20-something years together.
Yeah.
So
So do you think
Yeah.
that you get along better than the other members of the band?
no, we all get along like brothers now, which is what's awesome. But biologically, me and Mikey are just on the same schedule.
Same people?
Yeah,
Basically, yeah? Okay, cool. Also, to you guys, I want to, you guys are artists. Well, Gerard, you were an artist before this, right? So, you know, you did a lot of drawings, all that kind of stuff too. So, we wanted to play a little game with you about superheroes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the
Yeah.
monitor. There it is.
All
So,
right.
which we want to know which superhero you think would win in a fight. So, we got Hellboy
Okay.
again. Nightcrawler.
Ooh, that is really tough.
Nightcrawler's got that whole element of surprise.
Yeah, he does. Oh,
Oh wait.
Against She-Ra out of nowhere.
She-Ra versus
And
Nightcrawler.
back to Nightcrawler. So it was supposed to be guys against girls, but
You know, I think Hellboy would just beat up both of them.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a tough
He's got
SOB.
big guns too.
Yeah. Oh, Wolverine.
Wolverine was supposed to be in there as well too.
I think Hellboy beat up Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well,
do you
Wolverine has some healing powers.
Yeah, so does Hellboy though.
Oh, he
Kinda.
does?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
it
he's from
shows what I know
hell,
about
like
comics.
you know
That's
what I mean.
true.
Okay. Also, too, we had some females. Were you a fan of the female comics as well too?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of female X-Men actually.
Plus, why not? Don't discriminate, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So let's take a look at those ones, can we? Actually, we're not going to because we don't have
Oh,
them. I know.
so psyched.
I know. You guys are getting excited about the game. It's crazy. So we have, you've been elected from the fans as well, from all your fans here at Much Music.
What is?
You're
man.
Much Boy.
Are you kidding?
No, Gerard, hey, hold it up.
Thank you very much.
I know.
The
Actually, though, you guys don't know. That's what he looks like without his shirt. Like, he's really buff.
Beefy, extremely
Yeah.
beefy here.
There's a lot of beef there.
So
going on.
we're hoping that's going to go on tour with you.
What's that? I'm sorry.
We're hoping that's going to go on tour with you. And it's gonna
Yeah,
be
this will
on-
go. Oh yeah, they will.
That's going to be in the bus.
I won't be able to
for
hide
sure.
this. Let's put it
Yeah,
that way.
I know. Okay, we're going to be back with more with My Chemical Romance right now. Let's check in with Devin. We're back. Thank you very much, Devin. Okay, so guys, the soundtrack, you guys know The Streets Are Shut Down here, House of Wax. We have the people coming in from that, right?
Yeah.
You guys know a little bit about that movie. How
Well,
did
I
you
know about
end
the
up...
old movie.
Say that again?
I know about the old movie.
The 1953.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I love Vincent Price, so.
Who doesn't?
Exactly.
Right, okay, so that you know what's in store for the people who haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Awesome. Are you going to go see the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you have to, because you guys are on the soundtrack, right?
Yeah, well, we love horror movies anyway, so
Right.
we'll definitely check it
Well,
out.
it's by the same guys who did the Texas Chainsaw, the
Yeah,
remake of Texas
Oh,
Chainsaw,
I didn't know that.
which was real good. So.
Right. So how did you guys get hooked up with the soundtrack? What's going on with that?
You know what? That kind of stuff you just happens.
Yeah.
Like, somebody probably called Brian, who's our manager, but he's like our sixth member. He's like another member of the band in a way. Just called him up, probably said, it's a horror movie. It's gonna be cool. Do you want to be part of it? He asked us, and that was it. Really, that's how it happens.
Cool. Awesome. All right, so we're going to get to your video in a second, and Helena was one of my favorite videos. I want to know why. Obviously, you guys are a really visual band, but why is the cinematic aspect to your video so important to you?
I think because we write songs cinematically, and I think we're more influenced by movies than music. So it's important that those videos look really cinematic. And also, being huge fans of the Smashing Pumpkins, their videos were always cinematic. So.
Okay. So what are you going to do for your next video?
I wish I could say. I've been sworn
Secret,
to not
secret.
talk about it, but it's more
It's gonna be
cinematic than anything we've done so far. We're actually going to shoot scenes to a movie and then edit it into a video.
Well, I was going to ask you because it seems just like a natural progression for you guys to do films. So is that something you'd want to work on?
The
as
next
a band?
video is pretty much like a film.
Right.
I may even cut my hair for it. So,
Whoa,
yeah.
whoa. That's insane.
Ray
Okay,
might
guys,
have to cut his
I
hair
might
too.
have to, too.
We might both have to cut our hair.
Don't cut your hair, you know. All right, let's go to the window. Your fans want to see you one last time.
Okay.
Can we march
Yeah,
down
let's
here?
do it.
That's it. Oh. That's one last goodbye. Thank you very much, My Chemical Romance, for joining us. For now, we're going to check out their video. Here it is, Helena on MOD.
We do this thing now where everybody needs to high five each other. I want all you guys to high five each other.